Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, and the elders of GMS who as well. Peace and salutations to the elect. My name is Anal. I've titled this video, Esau is the Devil. And to be honest, I didn't know what to title it. I was going on Esau Edom can't exist. He can't continue, must be destroyed. I just didn't know because this is Esau Edom, and pursuant to uh, Psalms 49:11, it says, Psalm 49:11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call the lands after their own names, right? So this is Esau, Edom, the devil, right? The Edomites, the so-called white people. And what they're doing right now, what Israel, the Amalekites, which is a tribe of Esau, is what they're doing, and what they did is they set off devices that destroyed. I think they said something like 3,000 people got injured, and like some of them died, and some of them were children. And this is the type of stuff that they're doing here in their kingdom. They're setting off devices to destroy regular civilians that has nothing to do with the war that's going on. So they say they're trying to go and get the enemy, I guess. But how is these civilian people the enemies? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look and see when these devices were issued, how long they waited to have these people have it and then explode it, because this is something along the lines of the sea ragamuffin, because there's talks about that being something that could be destroyed eventually, so these are the tactics of Esau Edom. Now, so yeah, I was gonna get Psalms 49:11. This is the critical race history, not theory, right? That mean it's facts. It's all facts, right? So basically, this is the Elder Makama of GMS camp of Chicago. Subscribe and be edified, right? So I was trying to find like a good part to like start the video and play the video. The whole video is good, but I'm gonna start right here and play this part. That way you can get some information. I guess this person here actually is in the area, or she's familiar with what's going on. We got an article, and we got the precepts about Esau Edom being the devil, right? And these nations been upset about it.
Because actually both of the guests are very good, but you especially, I mean, by just virtue of being someone who is based in this, usually lives in the city where we saw this vicious attack. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so like you said, I usually am in Lebanon. That's where I live. That is, I'm a hyphenated person. I'm Lebanese American. And today, as I'm sure many of your viewers know, the Israelis launched what can only be described as a countrywide act of terrorism against the Lebanese people. They booby-trapped a bunch of pagers that...
And okay, so they're trying to implement their MOTB system. So basically, they booby trap, which we'll get the article. They booby trap these pages where they just made it explode. I'm thinking back to that one Tesla car with the dude. Of course, it's the Most High Yahweh Bashmial Shah sending out judgment, and he's using Esau Edom to do these things. So this is the mindset of Esau Edom, to destroy these people. I'm thinking about that one Tesla vehicle that the one guy burned up in there, with the doors locking. All that was electronic. And then I'm looking at this article here. I guess you got some cars there. It says smart tech devices, including cars, solar panels, and iPhones, exploded in Lebanon. How are these people using technology to destroy these devices? When you get that MOTB, you think bro, listen. When you get the MOTB, they're gonna be able to control you and do whatever they want to do. It's gonna be a device that you put in your hand or your forehead. Going back to Revelation 13 and 16, right? You're gonna use that device to buy and sell. They're able to cut the device off whenever. And however they set their system up, or let's just say they put like barriers or borders or checkpoints, or even if they got your passport, you try to go on a plane, oh well, you can't go on the plane no more just because we don't like you, whatever the case may be. Just like how Israel is attacking the Lebanese people, the Palestinian people, the people in their land and the Gaza, because they don't like them, they don't want them there no more, so they're just attacking them, and they're freely doing it, right? And Babylon the Great is backing them.
Hezbollah had distributed to its members with an explosive, and today decided to trigger those explosives across the country around 3:30 p.m. when people were out and about, grocery shopping. Some people were sitting at home with their kids. Some were, I have to remind people, I know Hezbollah is classified as a terrorist organization by the U.S. That's just what the U.S. and Israel think, by the way. A lot of the rest of the world doesn't necessarily see Hezbollah that way, but Hezbollah is also a political party. They have been elected to government in Lebanon. They're part of the biggest political bloc in the country. Therefore, they have a political branch, meaning they have members of parliament. So several members of parliament, one of them actually, Ali Ammar, the son was killed in this attack by an exploding pager. Another one, Hassan Fadlallah, two of his sons were injured. One of his sons was injured so badly he's in surgery. Another one was Safa. He's a pretty high-level Hezbollah official in the political branch. Two of his sons were injured. So the point is that these are political figures. These aren't necessarily, soldiers. And yes, some of these people may have been soldiers, but they were far from any battlefield. This was such a dirty way to attack people. And it was essentially an attack on civilians because you turned human beings into bombs. This injured at least 3,000 people, and something like 200 are in critical condition. And according to a recent New York Times article that I was looking through before I came on, the Israelis rigged the pagers to beep before they exploded, meaning people took them out of their pockets if they had time to look at them. So this is something that exploded in people's faces. It killed at least one child, a 10-year-old girl. And so, I mean, it's completely disgusting that something like this happened. And it's also even more disgusting the way it's been covered in the media. You see really ridiculous headlines and then really ridiculous framing that this was some sort of attack on Hezbollah. No, this was an attack on the country of Lebanon. And you can imagine.
Yeah, this was an attack on people, on everyday people. As I said, you can only imagine the outrage that would be coming from America had that been done here in America, to the ish population, while they were running errands and shopping and at school, and it beeps and the kid goes picks it up to bring it to his mother and it blows up. This was a very cowardly and heinous act. All right.
All right, so like I said, subscribe and be edified. These individuals, people are going deep into who these people are, right? Because the man of sin has been revealed, right? Esau, Edom, these banking elite families, these people in top positions, people are looking into these people because they're the ones that's causing the problems here in Babylon the Great now. These everyday, regular Joe Smo civilians are upset, right? And they're tired of it. This is the people's voice. It says smart tech devices, including cars, solar panels, and iPhones, exploding in Lebanon. It said tech devices are exploding across the residential areas of Lebanon on Wednesday as globalists and their proxies continue escalating tensions in the Middle East with a view to sparking all-out war. All-out war is coming. World War III is on the way, right? And this is what these banking elites want, right? It says after thousands were injured and many killed by an unprecedented wave of exploding pager devices on Tuesday, a second attack struck Lebanon on Wednesday. So basically, these people, how are they able to make these devices explode? Israel has not claimed responsibility for the wave of attacks on their neighbor. However, both senior U.S. officials and Hezbollah leadership have concluded that Israel is clearly behind the deadly assaults. It says reports that it's not only pagers but vehicles that are getting blown up right now across Lebanon. Let's see. Now that's just one vehicle, so we don't really know, but that's what they posted. Now they got some stuff here. Let's see. Breaking in Lebanon, Israel just blew up thousands of two-way radios which were used by Hezbollah terrorists in a second wave of its intelligence operation, which started on Tuesday with the explosions of Hezbollah pager devices. Man, that's lies right there. They're saying that these things were used by the terrorists, but you're blowing up babies and civilians.
حاج ابو زينب هذا على جبل عامل هون جهاز وفجر فينا الزلمه هلا هون على جبل عامل جهاز مش بايجر جهاز عادي.
Hey man, this is definitely uproars of the people. Fucking devils. Bro, Esau gonna pay. Esau gonna pay. It's all good. It says insane footage video emerging from Lebanon show panic at a funeral for the son of a Hezbollah MP who was killed in yesterday's explosion. Two-way radio carried by Hezbollah terrorists are blowing up all over Lebanon. It says explosions going off literally everywhere, absolute chaos in all of Lebanon. Two-way radios and more pagers appear to have just been detonated in areas, and elsewhere in Lebanon. Multiple cars alight, apartments on fire, more injuries, hospitals filling. So I mean, these things could have exploded and caused a fire in the vehicle. Fires in apartments and different things. So anyway, Matthew 24 and 22, it says, "And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened." So, this is definitely about the elect. The Most High is going to save the elect about it, all this madness that's going on here and on planet Earth, while Esau Edom scrambles to bring in his new world order and kill off anyone, that he wishes, basically. So these days are going to be sped up, but you can clearly see if it wasn't sped up, no flesh would be saved. And you can tell how it's going that this is the case, and they're thinking that they're going to continue forever inside this kingdom with their rulership, doing things like this. The other nations are upset about this, right? You can't rule like the madman you're ruling like. It says, Proverbs 29 and 2, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." So clearly the people are mourning because of Esau Edom, right? Israel is backed by Babylon the Great, and people even are inquiring or asking questions about why are they allowing Israel to continue the things they're doing. And let's see what type of story they give regarding what happened or why did it happen. It says Jeremiah 51 and 7, "Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad." Right? Basically, because of Babylon went out and deceived the nations and doing what they're doing, these people are now upset because they're realizing what is happening because the man of sin been revealed. Esau Edom been revealed. So they're basically seeing that they fucked up, basically. It says 2 Thessalonians 2 and 1, it says, "Now we beseech you, brethren." Let me start at 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God." Right? So that sin, that man of sin, Esau Edom, has been revealed. A shameful spewing is on his glory. Right? The nations see this. So going back to Matthew 24 and 22, if the days wasn't sped up, no flesh will be saved, because Esau Edom is this right here, Habakkuk 2 and 5. It says, "Yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people." This man can't be satisfied, right? And he enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death. "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long, and to him that ladeth himself with thick clay?" So basically these nations, are going to do what they're going to do regarding nuclear war, and just, go all out and destroy this bitch, which is Babylon the Great, Esau Edom, because of, the things that they're committing. here, you know. So, which is pretty crazy. And like I said, I'm gonna look further into this and see how long they had these pagers or how did they explode these things in these devices, you know, because who's to say they can't explode my phone right now, but the Most High Yahweh Bashmi Shah is protecting his elect, his hopeful elect, so Lord willing, I'm protected, but this is crazy. This is the world we're living in, right? And this is why Esau Edom must be taken out, right? And that's why inside the kingdom, these other nations, they're gonna be all right. They're gonna be okay, right? They're gonna go enjoy their land, but pursuant to Obadiah 118, these Edomites must go, right? And this is part of the reason why. So with that, I'll say Shalom to the hopeful elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom, right? The Israelites, Shalom.